Yikes, that'll wake a fella up. Now, I'm assuming the check valve kicked off, saving this from being a really huge mess. If you've never smelled a healthy whiff of anhydrous ammonia, then consider yourself lucky. It literally takes your breath away. When I was a kid, probably around junior high, I was side dressing for my dad. He had an old 60-30. And for some reason, I hit the switch and I turned on the gas before I had the knives in the ground, which means the gas is just pouring out. And when I say hit the switch, what I mean is I pulled this little cord. It was like from where you hang the laundry. I pulled that cord, and this was a cord that had fallen down on the yard, and our mower had hit it, so it was like half disintegrated. So I just pulled it, and I'm pulling it hard because the gas is coming out. Well, it breaks, so I can't shut it off. Now I've got anhydrous ammonia coming up towards the tractor, coming in the cap. Because you got to remember, these old 60-30s, this was before soundproof caps. So it's just pouring in there, and I'm choking, I'm coughing, and then I go to open the door. Remember, 60-30s, the door latch worked maybe half the time, so I'm sitting there freaking out, white gas coming in the cap, I'm not knowing what to do. Finally, the door opens, I fall out right on the ground, I'm running over like I'm about half dead. Happens to be, my dad's hired hand was there, and he's like, picks me up, hits me on the back, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I literally had a near-death experience. All he says, you're probably going to kill most of that corn in that area. Thanks, Bobby. Thanks for being concerned about me not being able to breathe. As I'm coughing, I literally have white gas coming out of my lungs. Thanks for being concerned about the corn and not me. Farming by yourself can be a challenge. So you take your sprayer to a field and you have like a minor breakdown. All you need is like a 1/2-inch wrench. Well, taking the sprayer all the way back to the farm, it might not be an option. This guy hasn't figured it out. I gotta say, I'm kind of surprised that the booms can lift a moped like that. Years back, I saw an ad on Facebook Marketplace for 2 Honda 250s. The guy wanted like $500 for both of them. So I had no choice, I had to buy them. And they were perfect to leave in the field as a backup vehicle. You could leave them there for a week, because who cared if someone stole them or not. Plus, you could ride them up on the batwing mower and take them to the field with you, kind of like this. It worked great. But hey, kudos to this guy. Oh my, a Mylar balloon. Now, I've interviewed way too many ranchers who have had a bad experience with their cattle eating these things. They can really create problems for the good people that are just trying to put a steak on your plate. So if you buy a Mylar balloon for little Susie's birthday party, hey, here, pumpkin, here's a Mylar balloon. It's shaped like Shrek. Ogre. Hold on tight. No. There's no holding on tight, because the kid's going to let go. That's what kids do, stupid stuff. You got to tie it on their arm, like cut off the circulation, make sure that thing doesn't go up in the air into some cow someday. Make sure that thing makes it into the trash deflated. We got to look out for our ranchers. That looks like literally the coolest farm rig in the world. You know, I always thought smokestacks were overrated. Kind of a novelty. Yeah, maybe not. One could argue, what's wrong with this? Looks like an unfortunate dental patient. I mean, it's moving, so I guess the tracks technically work. That's a lot of smoke. I mean, a lot of smoke. I mean, I'm not a mechanic, but that's white smoke, so I guess that's fine.
This week's Machinery Clip of the Week is presented by John Deere.
It's gonna work. It's gonna pull out. You wanna know why? America. That's why. When they pull this tractor out, an eagle is gonna scream, fireworks are gonna light up the sky, and Walker Texas Ranger is gonna roundhouse kick a bunch of commies. Roadhouse.